everyone, it's Kayla and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Today's video is going to be a January/February recap. Basically, this video is just going to be talking about and showing you guys what my planner looked like for the past 2 months. I was hoping to also include a flip through of my passport bujo in here, but unfortunately I don't think I'll be able to fit it, just because I have tried to film this video 4 times already and I've ran out of time every single time I've tried to film it. So I'm going to save the passport bujo flip through for a separate video, or maybe I'll do a short little Instagram reel for that. But for this video, I'm just gonna focus on my A5 Stylianici. So hopefully you guys don't mind. Hopefully the video is still enjoyable for you to watch. Without any further ado, why don't we just jump into it? So previously I did have my planner in a little zip around cover, but for the sake of the video and because I didn't want it to take up too much space on my desk, I have taken my planner out of the cover. But I'm still using that planner or that cover, still enjoying it. I just took my planner out of the cover for this video. In my last video, I already talked about where these die cuts are from and where this print is from, but just in case you guys missed that one, I will tell you guys again. The die cut here, the smiley face one with the X out eyes, is from High Paper Clouds. The 2023 reflective die cut is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And this print, I don't know how to pronounce the last name of the person that made this print, but their first name is TATIANA. They have a website where they have like a whole bunch of different prints and quotes and just beautiful graphics. So I went on their website and I downloaded it and I printed it out so it could fit on the front of my planner. So that's what I have going on here. Let me see, I'm gonna try, this is with the light off. Maybe here. Yeah, that's a little bit better, I think. I'm filming in my room today. I usually try to film in the living room, or if I do film in my room, I sit right in front of my window with a little table, but I'm actually at my desk today. So the lighting and stuff is weird. I'm just trying to play around with different filming structures, I guess, and see what I like best. So feel free to let me know what you guys think in the comments so I can make adjustments for the next video. But yeah, why don't we just open this up and get into it. So this is what the front looks like. Turn off this light. Is that better? I don't know. Yeah, maybe this. There's not that much of a shadow. Okay, let's try this. So this is what the inside looks like. I have some stickers here from High Paper Clouds. These ones are almost done, so I just keep them in here so I can remember to use them. And these little grid circles, I use them on my year at a glance. I use it to mark off the months that have already passed. I have a Bangtan in Style print here. This is, actually I was gonna say this is from a shop, but I don't remember the shop name, so I can't actually tell you where it's from right now. I will try to find it and link it down below. I know for a fact that I got it from Etsy, but I just can't remember what shop I got it from. This was actually in my old Styligy notebook, but I took it out and stuck some washi tape on the back and put it in here. Whenever I have cards like this that are printed on this like high quality thick cardstock paper, I never permanently glue them down because I always feel like I'm gonna repurpose it or reuse it in a different planner. So I always just like stick some washi tape on the back so that it stays down, and that way if I want to use it in a different notebook or planner, I can just peel it up. I'm sure that's not like everybody knows to do that. That's not like a new thing, but just wanted to explain that to you guys. That's something that I always do when it comes to like cards and stuff like this. I have this paper clip that is from Little Magic Prints. It has like a little gold dagger charm on it. This is actually indenting the page a little bit, like the paper clip and the charm. Every time I close this, I forget that the charm is there and it kind of folds into the notebook. So in turn, it kind of dents the card in the paper, but it's not that big of a deal. I think it looks cute, so I keep it in here and it doesn't bother me too much. On the inside, I have this "You Are Pretty Effin' Awesome" card from High Paper Clouds, but of course some High Paper Clouds washi as well. She still has these postcards available in her shop, so if you are interested, I have a code which is Kayla15. This card I made on Canva. It's a picture of the K-pop group 17. They're one of my favorite groups, so I just have a picture of them here. I have this little paperclip, butterfly paperclip charm from the Tiny Birch studio. I have a card that I made on Canva. I bought this font, like this introvert wavy text from Etsy. I'll link the shop down below. I'm just gonna let you guys know everything that I'm talking about. I will do my best to try and link it down below so that if you guys are interested in anything, it'll all be down there in the description for you. This die cut is from High Paper Clouds. It kind of got ruined by the paperclip here, but it's not bad enough to the point where I feel like I need to take it out or move things around. I mean, it's a pretty noticeable indent, but it doesn't really bother me, so I just leave it in here. I have some acetate from the Peanuts Planner Co. Peanuts Planner Co. is my favorite place in the world to get acetate from. It's like just printed in the best quality, I feel like, so all of my acetate is going to be from Peanuts Planner Co. when you see it in here. I have a little sticky note with some information that I need to remember, and then I have my 2023 cover page. I just made this sticker super big because I wanted it to take up majority of the page, and I just printed it on matte sticker paper. I have a 2023 year at a glance like mini calendars, and I marked off January and February because those are the months that have already passed. Again, this font, this wavy text or font, I got it from Etsy, from the same place that I got the introvert font from, and I just put it on a colored background. This washi tape is High Paper Clouds. I have another die cut from High Paper Clouds. I don't think these are available in Jess's shop anymore, but you can check out her website to see what other die cuts she has, because she makes some really cute die cuts. I have a like fake Polaroid. I made it to look like a Polaroid. I just printed it on heavier paper. It's not cardstock, but it's thicker than like a 28-pound paper. I think it's like 30 or 32. So it's a little bit thicker, and I printed a picture of DK from 17 on here. I have a if found please contact card that has all my information on it. I honestly don't need to have this in here because I don't bring this planner out the house. This planner literally stays stationed on my desk, so I don't need to have that in here, but I like the way it looks, so I just kept it in here. I have a digital paper that I printed out on vellum. This is from my shop. I have my goals section. Still haven't filled this out. It wasn't filled out in the last video, and it's still not filled out. Don't know when I'm gonna get around to filling it out, but as I said before, I'm not in a rush to fill it out. I know what my goals are. I know like the things that I want to achieve, but I just haven't gotten around to writing it out yet. But I will at some point. Here is my yearly log. So this is what I'm using to track my work schedule. I absolutely love having this in my planner. I actually have this in my mini bujo as well. So there are two places in two different planners where I track my work shifts. I know that's kind of repetitive, but I honestly don't mind. I like to see like a full month of my work shifts. I don't know why. I just like to like look at it, and I like to fill this in. So that's why I have this in here. This was really helpful for me in January because my job, the app that we use to clock in and out, was not working, so I referenced this a lot. So I am definitely going to keep this going for the rest of the year. I plan to move this like work log situation into my Hobonichi cousin when I move into that in April. So even though I'm not gonna fill it out in here, I will still have a year's worth of my work shifts in a planner somewhere, and I think that will most likely be my Hobonichi cousin and my mini bujo. So next I have a little dashboard. This print is from my shop, but I personalized it a little bit and I put it on like this background that kind of looks like paper. So I just have that in here. I have a routine tracker. I haven't been referencing this as much as I thought I would. I think most people call this like a reoccurring task tracker, but I just thought routine tracker would fit better at the top of the page. Like I said, I don't reference this as much as I thought I would, so I probably will not be bringing this into my Hobonichi when I move into my Hobonichi in April. But yeah, I mean, it's in here. I'm gonna keep on checking off what I already have down. I have a year in Polaroids. I haven't filled this out yet. I mentioned this in the last video as well. I plan to fill this out at least half of the year in June, just because I like to print multiple pictures on one sheet of paper instead of printing one picture at a time. I just feel like that's gonna save me ink and save me paper. Probably either in April or maybe in June I will have this filled out, but for right now it's still blank. I have another dashboard. This was actually a dashboard that I had in my A5 rings. It's a picture of Namjoon and J-Hope from BTS. I just put that in here because I love this picture so much. This is not my picture, but I was lucky enough to see this performance live in concert, and it was like, when I tell you it knocked my socks off, I really mean it. Like, they were killing it. So I was so happy to have experienced that, and just to remember the experience, I put this picture in here. And because I wanted to, like, I love BTS. I'm gonna have them somewhere in any of my planners. So I have that picture here. This is more acetate, again from Peanuts Planner Co. I have my January cover page. I am gonna be releasing stickers like this in the shop. Not as big as this. They're kind of like smaller versions and easier to fit in all types of planners. But I made the giant ones for my personal use, so I have them in here. And then we move into the January monthly calendar. So this is what January looks like in the monthly section of my planner. I was debating on whether or not I wanted to show this, just because I feel like, I don't know, it looks kind of cluttered. Not that I don't like that look, I'm fine with how it looks. I just feel like there's like a lot of bills in here, and I'm not like ashamed of that, but I don't know, is it weird? Like, I feel like it's weird to like show the bills like that. I have my habit tracker at the bottom. I don't know how I feel about this. I like the way that it looks, like having the habit tracker down here at the bottom, because it does take up space and I think it looks like cute. But I don't know, I also track habits in my weekly section, so I don't know if it's realistic for me to have habit trackers in two separate places. I don't know, I might try to do something different for March. I did the same thing for February, but I might try to switch it up a little bit for March and see how I like it. I don't know what I'm gonna put down here at the bottom. I mean, I could put deco and washi, or put like highlights of the month or something like that, but I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out, because I want to try to do something different and see how that works for me. The stickers that I used, these are from Swatelier. They have like, is that how you pronounce it? Swatelier? I'm not sure how it's pronounced. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments. I used those stickers for this month. It came in like a sticker kit, so there were like a bunch of like little die cut stickers, and I just decorated the page with them. I really like how it looks. I have never been the type to like decorate a monthly, or if I do, it's like with 1 or 2 stickers. I'm pretty much like just pen and highlighter and a few icon stickers here and there when it comes to my monthly section, but I wanted to try to do something different. I was really inspired by the spreads that I saw on Pinterest. I tried it and I really like how it looks. Hair is week 1 in January, so this week unfortunately I was super sick. This was probably the sickest I've ever been that I can remember, and I just didn't have the energy to fill out the entire weekly section. I tried my best to keep up with the daily pages, which you guys will see in a few minutes, but yeah, I just couldn't bother to keep up with the weekly section. The stickers that I used are from Bucket of Stickers. I know they were on Etsy at one point, but I think they moved over to like Shopify or something like that, so they have their own standalone website separate from Etsy. So I'll try to link all that information down below for you guys. I love the stickers. I love the washi tape. The washi tape is from Simply Gilded. And then the daily pages match the weekly spreads, so I used the same washi and the same stickers from that sheet. I tried my best to journal, but I really wasn't feeling the best, like mentally and physically. I think I started to feel a lot better. Yeah, I started to feel a lot better on on Thursday, and it's kind of reflected in the daily spread because I wrote a lot more. And then on Friday is when I finally went back to work. So yeah, this was a tough week for me. I got some happy mail from JetPen, so I did a little swatch and pen test here. Week 2, I used a sticker collection from High Paper Clouds. This is the Maximal Minimal collection. I was happy to find that I had a highlighter that matched the colors of this collection perfectly, so that made me super happy. Little things like that I get excited about, like when I find colors that match the stickers that I'm using. I get super excited about that, so I was happy that I was able to find a highlighter in my collection that matched. 9 times out of 10, I try to make the stickers that I use in the weekly spread match with the daily spread. So usually one sheet of stickers, or in this example for High Paper Clouds, one collection of stickers will stretch across a whole week for me. So I try to always match up the daily spreads with the weekly spread. Hopefully that makes sense. I did a journal with me video for this spread. This was on Friday the 13th, which, let me just say, it was a wild day, like absolutely wild. I don't know what was going on, but I felt like I was in the twilight zone while I was at work. The residents, they were just going and they were like bouncing off the walls. It was wild. If there's ever a situation where the Sunday page and the Monday page are side by side, I will continue with the same stickers even though it's a different week, just to keep things looking cohesive. And it doesn't bother me. It works out pretty good for me. Here is week 3. I used a sticker sheet from Dolce Planner. This was the Winter Tale sticker sheet, and I found two Tombow colors that match perfectly. So again, I was really happy about that. The washi tape I have here is from Paper Kumiko. These were really old. I got these like a long time ago, so I don't even know if Paper Kumiko still has these available in the shop, but I'm sure they have washi similar. Definitely to the grid one, I know that for sure, but I'm not sure about this one. The text stickers are from Bubba Bear Studios, and I also put these little smiley face stickers that are from Swatelier. Then here are the daily pages. For this spread, I was using a Pentel Calme ballpoint pen in 0.7. It's actually like the best pen I've ever used. I'm not even exaggerating. It's like one of my favorite pens. Ballpoint pens, to be specific. It just writes so smooth. Like, I don't have any problems. It never skips. It's such a great pen. So I marked down in here that I was using that for this week. I listened to SZA's album finally on the 19th. I can't believe it took me so long to finally listen to that album, but I did, and it was so good. I still play the songs on repeat to this day. Even though I'm acting like the 19th was years ago, but it wasn't that. January 19th was not that long ago. But yeah, I still listen to the songs on repeat till this day. So love that album. On Saturday, I actually didn't journal until the following day. So on Sunday, I did like a little recap. This was the day that me, my sister, and my cousin and my cousin's daughter, which is my little cousin, we went out to lunch. It was supposed to be brunch, but we didn't get there until lunchtime, and we just decided to eat lunch anyways. And it was nice. It was so fun to catch up with her. I was leaving. It was at the Cheesecake Factory, so when I was leaving, I got 2 slices of cheesecake. I got red velvet for myself, and I got a pineapple upside down cheesecake from my mom, and they were so bomb, so good. They were $10 a slice, which is a little expensive. Like, I paid $20 for 2 slices of cheesecake, but it was still good, and I would pay $20 again because it was so good. And we move on to week 4. This was the week of my mom's birthday. This is probably one of my favorite spreads of January. I I think almost every Coffee Monsters Co. sticker that I have in my collection. I love, love, love how this turned out. I decided to go for a pink theme when in reality I probably should have went for more greens because my mom's favorite color is green, but I never use pink and I thought why not try it for this week because I saw this washi in my collection. I hadn't even opened it yet, so I was like, let me try and see how it goes, and it came out pretty good, so I'm not mad at it. And then I kept up with the theme of using TCMC stickers on the daily pages. These washi tapes were a freebie. They're like washi tape stickers. They came with as a freebie with one of my orders, so I just decided to use them. I think this is called Winnie and Friends, and this is the small emoji washi tape. I got Happy Mail that was packed by Helen, and I was super happy about that, so I took the sticker off the packaging and put it on in my daily spread. I love when I get Happy Mail from the Coffee Monsters Co. regardless of who packs it, but I was really happy to see that she packed my order, so I put that sticker there. And plus the yellow matched the spread perfectly, so put that there. And then I moved into the Lilo and Stitch washi tape because I ran out of, or I finished the Winnie and Friends washi tape, and yeah, it looks cute, so cute. I'm obsessed with these spreads. And then this is the last day of January. Now we can move into February. So I had to adjust my camera a little bit, so hopefully you guys can still see the spreads. But yeah, we're gonna move into February now. I printed out this dashboard that is from my shop. I just printed it out on vellum. I have my February cover page here, and then we move into the February monthly. So I'm obsessed with this. I use stickers from High Paper Clouds. These glitch stickers are so cute, like they're glitch alphabet stickers, and then I put the monthly or the daily stickers on each corresponding day, and I thought that was so cute. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. Again, a lot of bills for this month, but it's fine, it happens. On the sidebar here, I put like more bills that I couldn't fit in the boxes, and then I put a little highlight section. My friend actually had her baby this month on the 22nd, so I had to mark that in because I'm just so happy for her, and I can't believe that there is a baby in the friend group. Like, out of my friends, I can't believe she is a mom, so I'm just really happy for her, and I can't wait to meet the baby. I'm so excited. Me and my two other friends are giving her time to settle in and everything, and then when she's ready for us, we'll go by and see the baby, so I'm super excited about that. Week 5, this is a sticker sheet that I got from the Sticky Club. I am obsessed with this. This is probably, I'm gonna keep saying this, but this is probably one of my favorite spreads, honestly. I just like how this turned out. I used a Zebra 3C blend pen in 0.7. 0.7 pens are the best. Like, I love them so much. They write so nicely. If it was 0.7 in a gel pen, I would never, but for ballpoint pens, the tip is just like the perfect size, so that's what I used for this week. And then for the daily spreads, I tried to do something a little different. I did 2 days to 1 page. I tried it this way because I was like, oh, I really don't need that much space for like my daily journaling section, but turns out I actually did need the space for this week, so it didn't work out as well as I hoped it would. So on Sunday and Monday, actually, I went back to my 1 day to 1 page, and this is how I like it. This is how I'm going to continue doing it, because even though I think I don't need the space, I always want to fill up the space with other things like quotes or playlists or random things. So I think 1 day to 1 page works out just fine for me. Alright, so here we are at week 6. This is another collection from High Paper Clouds. This is the Cloud 9 collection, and this spread came out so cute as well. I ended up using or leaning towards this type of journaling, which I've been calling it deco journaling. I don't know if that's the correct term for it, but I've been calling it deco journaling. I went to this for this week because I didn't have a lot of time to sit and write. I think I did 2 full pages of writing, but the rest of the spreads are deco journaling. This was a really heavy like work week for me because I was doing a lot of stuff in regards to my shop, and then work, my actual like 9-to-5 job was super busy as well, so I didn't have a lot of time to sit and write, so I just filled up the page with this style of journaling, and I think it turned out really great. On this day, the 11th, me and one of my friends, she's actually an old co-worker of mine, we had dinner and then we went to the movies. We were supposed to see Avatar: The Way of Water, but that movie was too long, and we would have been leaving the theater at like 12 in the morning, so we just like was like, no, let's plan that for another day. And she had to go to work the next day, so we ended up seeing Puss in Boots instead, which was super cute. I teared up a little bit because if you're a fan of Shrek and you're a fan of the Puss in Boots franchise and you've seen that movie, you'll know like why it was sad. But yeah, I was happy that we went with that movie instead of Avatar. I am still gonna see Avatar: The Way of Water, but I think I'm just gonna wait until it comes out on Disney Plus, just because I don't want to pay to sit in the theater for 3 hours when I could stay in the comfort of my bed. All right, so here we are at week 7. This week I just went to town with my stickers. I pulled out my big sticker binder and just started putting stickers down everywhere I could fit them. I used the main deco, which was a Swatelier sticker sheet called Lovely Day. I used that as the main deco. I thought it was perfect to represent like Valentine's Day, even though I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day that much. I thought it was like my little way of celebrating Valentine's Day. And then I just used all the stickers in my sticker collection, or a majority of them that I could find or that I could fit in the spread. And then here we have the daily pages. At first I wasn't a big fan of how these spreads had turned out. I think it was mainly because of me switching from my ballpoint pen to my fountain pen, but as I'm flipping through them now, I really don't think there's anything wrong with them. I think they look pretty good, so I think it just, the transition from ballpoint to fountain kind of threw me off a little bit. On this day, I was playing around with my silhouette portrait machine, and I had been trying to cut these stickers for the longest time, but I couldn't get them to come out right, and I finally mastered it, so I was so happy. So I took the freebie and just taped it in here as a little reminder that I finally got them to cut the right way. And then here we are on Monday. This is the start of a new week, so I used different stickers for the spread. This week was a really hard mental health week for me, so that's why majority of the spread is blank. I just didn't have the energy to fill it out, but yeah, it was like a really tough week for me. So, and here's what the weekly looks like, or the daily look like. Again, these are stickers from High Paper Clouds. Washi tape is from High Paper Clouds. I thought it was so ironic that I ended up using these smiley face stickers for this week when it was like one of the worst weeks I've had in a while. So I thought that was funny. High Paper Clouds, like Jess, she started using this new premium matte paper, and it's so velvety soft. I just like to run my fingers across it. It's so nice. Here's when I started playing Dreamlight Valley. Like I said, I was having such a bad week, and I was trying to prevent like from spending the money on Dreamlight Valley. Like, I didn't want to spend the money on it. I ended up cracking, and I bought the $60 deluxe version of Dreamlight Valley, and I have no regrets. It's like one of the most fun games I've played in such a long time, so I am having so much fun with it. It does have a lot of glitches, I will say that, but not to the point where I'm like, oh, I don't want to play this game anymore. I know they are working on fixing the glitches with the Switch. I don't think it glitches that much on PC, but definitely on Switch. Yeah, I know they're working on fixing it and making it better. So all right, and here we are at the last 2 months of the last 2 days of the month. I actually ended up doing my journaling on my phone, like in the notes section of my phone, and I haven't transferred it over to the page yet. I mean, I started a little bit, but I never finished it, so I will at some point. Sometimes if I'm too lazy or I'm really tired and I don't want to sit and write, I'll write things out on my phone and then I'll transfer it over to the planner. This was the day that I got the email that I got accepted for the pre-sale for the BTS, or not BTS, but August tickets, and that was a whole thing. That was a shit show. All right, I'm not going to talk about it in this video. I'll talk about it in my March recap video because the tickets went on sale March 1st. But yeah, that was a mess, like a right old mess. So yeah, and then this is the start of March, so I think I'm gonna end off here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I talked a lot and my camera is about to die, so I'm gonna speed up this outro. If you guys have any questions or if there's anything that I missed, please feel free to comment down below and I'll try to get around to answering those questions as best as I can, or as soon as I can. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.